Oh boy. Hello epic gamers and awesome viewers, I'm Nico Gaming and welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Now the last time I was playing this game, I was stuck onto this decision. I don't know if I should pick Natsuki, Yuri. I mean, Yuri I really like more than Natsuki, but Natsuki's gonna get offended by it. And then there's also another option called Help Me Sayori, so I don't know if that's gonna lead to a bad thing, but what the hell, YOLO. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words that I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring up anything to say to her. Sayori? Yeah? Everyone is fighting, making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know your friend feel like this? Nico? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. Oh, shit. What have I done? It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless you want Sayori to tell Yuri to be a stuck-up jerk like she was being. She would never. It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Oh, shit. I did not help anything at all. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Oh, thank you. Thank you, Yuri. I mean, Sayori. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they got so many feelings that just have a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Yeah, good words. Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Oh god, no, Jesus. No. Yeah, I agree. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Oh my god, that was quick. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as good as a leader and can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Oh, come on! You should be caring about other people as a president, shouldn't you? Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? Well, you could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Huh, I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see herself get hurt. Yeah, true. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly, and causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. No. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Nico, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Oh. Thank you. I think to myself. Wait, I click. Why did I learn? I did learn a little bit about the kinds of poems everyone likes. And then that means I can do a better job of impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Nico? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It certainly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent so much time together. I can't really say I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it either. Sayori? What happened earlier? About what happened earlier? Huh? What do you mean? Well, you know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, is all. I can see why they can make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Nico, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't got caught in the situation that I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said to myself no more that it's easier to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, let's go make our poem again. Also, why isn't Monica over there? Shouldn't Monica be over there? Okay. I'm gonna try and make it even this time. I'm gonna try and make it even now. I'm gonna make it like, try and get most of even with Sayori and most even with Yuri, and maybe try and get most even with Natsuki? Maybe. Okay. Jumping. Okay, so that's Natsuki. Tears? Okay, that's Sayori. Now, Yuri. Extreme. There we go. Okay. Defeat. Okay, Sayori's got 2. I think Yuri's got 2 as well. Natsuki, where's Natsuki? Which one would be Natsuki? Fun? Shoot. Question? That's Yuri that time. Yeah, I need to find someone with Natsuki. Wow. There we go. Got some. Pouch? Yeah, of course that was gonna be Natsuki. Because I just see her with her cranky attitude all the time. Okay, so I think that makes 3 for Sayori and Yuri, and then... I don't know, 2 or 3 for Natsuki? Maybe. I don't know. Well, Sayori. Going with Natsuki. Also, why is there a bunch of dark words over here? I'm tending to think that this game will get dark sometime soon in this video. Because I'm gonna play an hour of it. That's what I'm gonna do every time I play this game. I'm gonna play an hour of it. Okay, let's see. Unrestrained? There we go. Cheer. Okay, that's... Shoot. Animate? Okay, that got hurt. Okay, let's see. Now I need to find one for Yuri. Where's one for Yuri? Actually, I think I should do Natsuki. There we go. Horror. Got it. Uncontrollable? There we go. Okay, so that was 2 Yuris. Okay, I want to try and make the last 3 try and fit up. Okay, 3. Got it. Bunny? There we go. And, let's see. Yuri. This one? Yes! Ah, that was actually kind of painful having to go through all those so I could try and find all the characters. I skipped the last one. I have gotten a little more comfortable around here over the past couple of days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Nico. Yo, Sayori. Why did I say yo? Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being you into the club, that's all. I see. It's pretty simple to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come and buy me a snack? No thank you. Sorry. And that's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Yeah, I'm saving up my money. Why don't we take a look into your purse, Sayori? Eh? Why is that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and the contents spill from the desk. Only 2 coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming over into the classroom. Yeah, good point. Excellent. So, either you're not hungry and you want an excuse to take a walk, or you planned conveniently that you spend all your money so that I would let you some. But there's also one more thing. You're always hungry. So that leaves only with one option. Huh? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. So Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book like always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri, don't tell Nico that tell Nico to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy for what you can reasonably afford. True. Absolutely true. And frankly, putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Oh, okay. Whew. For a second there, I thought things were gonna go chaotic right away. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way that you could think. You were right, though. I did feel something bad, and now I accept the revolution. Revolution. Yay, let's go off to... No, I'm not doing the stupid Akame kill stuff. Retribution. That. Still coming for you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah. Why don't you go ask Antonio that? He has an ink demon. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she even told you guys that she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, guys. Give me more credit than that, Sayori. What? Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles out of the desk. Ow. What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, it was a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Oh my goodness. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth it seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hands around her mouth. I bit my tongue! Aw. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try? No. Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Why'd you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of the seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie in hand, Natsuki reaches for one to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you just seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori chuns away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. How can I not find that funny? Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the classroom. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard from her about her lately today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably had to do something today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than any of us combined. That's true. Wait, a boyfriend? Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. A boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period was the study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That made no sense, though. You wouldn't have heard the bell ring, at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Hey! She can play music as well. I'm pretty good on the piano, too, now that I say it. I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Well, I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn how to play on the piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe when I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? Well, in that case, I won't let you down, Nico. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean to pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave Sayori's mischievous escape. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori has somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared in the closet. Nico! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you gonna go with Nico to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'll be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was only a suggestion. See if you can find any poster paper too. Okay. Ready, Nico? Yep, let's go. So far, this is pretty much normal at this point. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the classroom. Honestly, I feel like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Nico. Oh, hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Well, me and Monica have it planned out, don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage, and we recite their favorite poems. That sounds kinda dull. Nico, you're not thinking the right way at all. It's not just about the reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poems, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing its clenching roots. Carelessly enjoying the final moments of joy between my fingers. But in the end, would I have to summon this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but I think it's impossible for you to take me. But it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I was working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. That's embarrassing. But what are you to talk, saying all the stuff that you said to me in the last episode? And all the stuff that you said earlier today. Well, I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Nico. This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing in the happy vibes from the nether world around her. Pretty nostalgic feeling to me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more. So adventuring with Sayori is sort of special. It brings about a sort of a special feeling. Well, I forgot that I had it with me. Two of us entered the classroom. Sayori heads straight for the closet. I follow. Let's see what we have here. Crayons? Sayori pulls out a box of crayons to the shelf. They're the best brand, too. Though they're kind of dirty. Sayori starts pulling various crayons off the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Can't! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead onto the shelf. She falls into the floor, crayons spill over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead! Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Sayori's sitting on the floor. I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Aw. Wait, it doesn't look like she got hurt, does it? Sayori releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. The bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Can we get Azdev to do that for us? Okay. Nico. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do? You don't have to... I'm fine looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you even saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pass Sayori on the shoulder and run out to the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since she would need to use an ice pack rather than something to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead, and is using the other one to clumsily scoop the crayons back in the box. Ooh, the music's different. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead and he hits... Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump of her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. It looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons though, so that's good. Hey, Miko? This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were, kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I fell behind and I had trouble climbing like you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things, I couldn't and I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. I would start crying really hard. And you would always rush over to me as quick as you could. Aww. I didn't know my relationship with Sayori was that strong. You should try me really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of in trouble if someone found out. Even though it wasn't your fault, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, don't you remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a little bit. I guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay any attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing out over to the closet, then I probably wouldn't have hit your head. Miko, I don't think you realize it, but I think you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're a sweetheart. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of stuff all the time. I guess it just when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens for being friends with you for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Miko? Miko? I'm glad nothing's changed between us. You think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm gonna be honest with myself, there's no way I'm gonna tell her that we'll end up in college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's already been this long, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori had a whimsic expression in her eyes. We remained silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy and on the outside that when she's so deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Well, I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops into her feet. Ah! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try and hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we made it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't you worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead on the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh. I have it right. Huh? Sayori frantically looks around at herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I have the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Miko. Ah, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? I guess I should grab mine. After making the crayon boxes close tightly, I returned to my seat. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, so I tried to make it as even as possible, so if it's not that good, cut me some slack, okay? Sayori. I like Sayori. Nico? I really love your poems. I can't believe that you've been hiding these from me. But I'm not hiding anything. But what? Your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're the only one who feels that. You're really the only one who feels that way. So, huh? No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admire how she likes sometimes. But I don't think that's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Huh? What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But if you somehow make everything in your life an adventure, even the little things, like cooking. Oh, like cooking, and let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. Huh? I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling around with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Nico? Will you give me your phone? I kinda wanted to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces that she dropped. Being alternative to her surroundings, she bumps into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk behind her to support her knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry about it. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay, let's see what this one is. Bottles. I pop up the scrape of the lid of the cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep my dreams. The little balls of sunshine rubbing around together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle onto the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, in bottles, and all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle is a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels in a certain way, down to a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottle. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like a dark cave, exploring the secrets, hiding into the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. This one's pretty long. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends looked through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I opened up and all my friends. Oh shoot. They come in a hurry. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly put one down onto the shelf after another, holding out each and every friend, each and every bottle. Every time that I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They are all shouting, clinging, something. But in the end, all I can hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday that I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've really been in touch with my feelings recently. I see. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe just because I'm so being used to you being cheerful. Never mind. You're thinking too hard about it, aren't you? The point is, it came out good, and you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like that I was meant to express myself this way. It helps me understand my feelings a little bit more better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always has a habit of getting obsessed with something, but then dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this was one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes made it hard for me to be optimistic. Okay, before I do everyone else's, I'm getting the charger out. The battery's almost dying. After a very long time of gameplay of Doki Doki Literature Club, it tends to kill off the battery sometimes. And also, this seems pretty ordinary so far. Nothing creepy has happened yet. Okay, who should I show my poem to first? Let's try Natsuki. Let's be fair with this. It's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Phew. That was close. What? Phew, what? Well, not like it wasn't a train wreck. All it takes is a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. What makes you... Wait, was that a compliment? Glad to see someone who recognizes my experience. Well then keep practicing and you'll be as good as me someday. I feel like she's completely full of herself. Now she's reminding me a lot like mine from Akame ga Kill. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this actually does remind me of Sayori's poem from yesterday. Huh? What makes you think so? Well, I guess if you had been friends with her for so long, then you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayori has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging a dead weight. That would be a little unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she probably would have just flown away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Let's see what this one. You know how I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wickly, hairy, ugly spiders. Ugh. I actually have a fear of spiders, to be honest. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I hear her singing my favorite song sometimes. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound into the rhythm of words. But she likes spiders. But that's why I'm not friends with her. Ah, shoot. One time she hurt my leg real bad. Amy tried to help me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Oh God. Not bad, right? It's quite longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do. Oh, no, 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 of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can even explain complicated issues in a much simpler analogies. And it sure helps people how stupid they're being. Like anyone that would agree what the subject of this poem is an annoying jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's pretty much how everyone thinks about life. It doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it easier to relate to. Anyone kind of has a weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something tells me that you're afraid of people. If people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares if people like, as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Like, you? Well, you're definitely right. Well, at least I can relate to that. There's a lot of people I can, too. It's what I do best, after all. Don't be writing unless it's a good message to take away from. Like, conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay. Yuri, let's go. Let's see what you've written for today. Okay, let's see her reaction. Well done, Nico. Your skills are already proving. Thank you. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you means a lot. Huh? It's nothing. I'm just happy that you helped to inspire fellow writers. I know that you're new to this, so don't worry if it feels like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain off turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander off through your feelings, and then write them down as you see and hear. That's one way you'll truly enable your reader to see into your mind. That is good advice. Thank you, Yuri. I think maybe I'll look up to you whenever I need some advice for writing. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you want to read it. Of course. Is this the poem that you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of the night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I've noticed my strange tendencies as a wandering human. Oh, as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, and subconsciously, well aware of the consequences, well aware of that the raccoon is always fed and will always come back for more. The entrancing beauty of my cutting knife and the syndrome. The bread was my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon intercepts his face and affects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens into the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions to a satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that I've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, a classic prolonged conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Pretty good. I was a little more daring than this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphoric. I don't know if this is my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using this poem as a canvas can express vivid imagery and converting emotions through them. Yeah, if I could take a face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it means something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express what it feels like for me and indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I enjoy writing about them. That's funny. Didn't Natsuki's also write something about that too? Something about being recruited on a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter if you're into something as long as it's not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like the two of you have that in common. Well, that's kind of interesting. To me, she seems to be the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? But please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I don't have any reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would have hated myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad to see that you're a good listener. Okay, now we have Monica left. Hi again, Nico. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece. Yeah, the greatest No, I wouldn't count on that. I just said that. No, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? I'm quoting Jacksepticeye for this. Sure, here you go. I call this my magnum opus. I just picture a piece of pizza, not a poem. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of over-exaggerating, don't you think? Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy! I'm just teasing with you. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people too, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can always talk to me every now and then. It's not like I'm unapproachable or anything, am I? Oh no, she's gonna be a boyfriend with me. I can see that. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just trying to get used to being here is all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I didn't really mean it like that. Oh, no, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright then. But anyway, do you want to read my poem now? I like the way this turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Ooh, the music's piano. What if this was her piano skills? Okay. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Oh, pretty dark, huh, don't you think? The noise, it won't stop. Violent, graduating waveforms, speaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, so tangent, like playing on a checkerboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. What? Load me. What? It's a bit more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess that's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing that I've never seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing your poems can totally change the mood of it. It's almost like magic. The way that I wrote the lines makes it feel short, and is the way I feel speaking over to the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical feeling, like it can be a physical content, like a feeling, or maybe a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for today. Oh boy, what do we get this time for good advice? Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? I did that the last time I played this game. You never know what might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even a tip about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. What? You didn't even say anything about reading. What happened? Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading everyone's poems, right? I have something extra planned today so that everyone could come up, sit over to the front. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh. You know we do have to do something about the festival. It's not like we can put everything together and do it in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really see how we can do well with last-minute preparations. Oh, don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need more than just a few decorations. Sayori's been working on the posters, and I've been designing some pamphlets that we can hang out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're gonna be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. I thought you already heard about it, though. We're gonna be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be performing. We're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us, we're gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. And the cool part is that we're also gonna let anyone else come over to recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all together in the poems just in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, hold it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting posters up, did you? Well, I did. Did you really think it was that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for that, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember, Natsuki and Yuri never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot for them to ask to recite their poems out loud for a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm sorry. But I still think that we should give it our best. Still going on? We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. What about me? Hey, what about me? What about me? I'm a new member, but am I also your best hope for this club right now? If we start the event and put each other a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. It's all those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with the others? To inspire others to be in the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if that's what it takes for us to be standing in front of a room for 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me but no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have really been getting it hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I just have to get over it. Alright! Phew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glanced around the room for everyone else's expressive faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha! That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This cold is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh my gosh! You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want everyone to choose a poem of ours. We're gonna practice reciting them in front of them. No way! Monica, this is all too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in the front of the club, then how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off by helping everyone feel a little uncomfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook with the specific poem that she had in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way Things Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. So clear, her confident voice fills the room. More than that, her vision is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion to each line that she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finished the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping that would set a good example. Are you gonna go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her seat and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called the afterimage of the Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she always suddenly putting up this much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost as if Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Wow, change of heart. Really change of heart. The poem was full of twists and turns in its structure, and that she anticipates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of seeing the whirling fire that keeps... Shoot, I skipped. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around herself as she was bewildered, even to herself. It's up to me to save the situation again. I'm the first to start applying. Everyone joins me afterwards. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not like we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri hides her poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her seat and walks cheerfully over to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think about it when you're reciting it to other people. Imagine yourself reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your head. It's your poem, so it will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice has made a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery as Sayori. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this paper, I probably would think much of it. But hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said that she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought knew through and through. Sayori finishes, and we all applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Nico liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? That came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of your poem was really nicely. But it might be that the other poems didn't work out so well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours with more gentle delivery that wouldn't work so well. They might have needed a little force behind them, depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. Kind of embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Well, then next time, then I'll make you pick a poem that challenges you more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Nico. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Nico lower everyone's standards a little before I might have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well just get over with it. It's not like I have much of a selection of what I have to read anyway. I mostly just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Well, I would be acting this way if I was the only guy in this member. I said that in the last episode too. Oh, but I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident on my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. I'm sorry if it's not really as good as everyone else's. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. But that's something that'll improve all the time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki courteously gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting... Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude seems to disappear for a little. While she's a little undecided, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. That's Natsuki's trademark, and it works surprisingly well when it's spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, like it's giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be easier. I can put on whatever face I want to other people. But it's just when it's my friends. It's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I would think that it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is for me, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I know that you might have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure that you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. Well, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised how you're putting so much effort in this class. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think it's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. We're really working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Yay, I can't wait! You can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same autism as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Nico? Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make it such a big deal out of this. It must be nice, though. How am I supposed to respond to that one? It's okay, Nico. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. Well, I was thinking about earlier how it's like to... Sayori fumbled with the words. let's just say let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk you home, with you home. Huh? What would you do? What, what, what kind of a question is that? You're kind of putting me in a spot here. Oh. Oh god. Oh, geez. Okay. No, I like Sayori. I like Sayori too much. Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? Huh? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez. I can see her already. I see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. I couldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Nico. You think about me too much sometimes. Yeah, because I love you too much than any of the other characters in the game. Oh my goodness. Yuri would deserve it if she would want it, so Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I can't really figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to say to care so much, but I want to respect her and keep her happy. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen at that time. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write myself another poem. I'm gonna share it with everyone, and I'm gonna end the episode here. This is gonna be a very long episode, by the way. Okay. Beauty. Okay, that's her. There we go. That's working out well. Let's see. Yeah, that's also there. No, No! I didn't get one for Natsuki. Crud. Okay. Oh goodness. Ah, dang it. Right? Shoot, I keep picking Sayori. Let's see, what happens if I do Lust? That's her. Okay, let's see, which one's gonna be Natsuki? Silly? Come on! Play's not Sayori. What? Come on. Despite? God dang, I keep picking Yuri and Sayori. Come on. Why? Oh, come on. Jumpy. Ugh, thank goodness. Anime. Okay, I want to try and also get even, but it's pretty much hopeless now because I got most Yuri and... Not Yuri and Sayori. Oh, shit. Damn it. Let's see, Puppy? Okay, that's gonna be her. Infinite. And, okay. Ish. Aw, man. What? I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in. Were you practicing on the piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here after all if it weren't for you. And I'm super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival! Wait a second, you're excited now? It's gonna be great! Yeah? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. But I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where we get to play, eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Blech. Why would I eat that? That's a pretty specific thing to work forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say it like that. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica? That's not how you say my name at all. And also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for today, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri and Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Sayori at anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting on a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Oh jeez, you worry so much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. Okay. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispelled with everyone back onto their usual activities. Maybe if I ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently? Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling some papers at her desk. Nico, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but... have you noticed anything with Sayori recently? Anything with her? In what way do you mean? Well, maybe I'm reading too much of it a little, but she seems at a bit of a downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm not surprised if I'm the one asking you, Nico. You certainly know her better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem, but I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about her well-being, about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? You sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Nico. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, she probably wouldn't say it too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been more happier with you ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light that's been turned on inside her head. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always full of sunshine. It's not like it's any different than how it would have been. You're so funny, Nico. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful because it's just how she's around you? Okay, you just brought that up? I said too much. I'm sorry. What did I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions so that you would just forget should just forget what I said for a while. I'll try to talk to her though, and try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know that she says to forget it, but I know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up in front of the desk and walks into the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's been keeping her voice so quiet that I can't really hear from here. I just sigh and let myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Yeah, I would be worried too. Exactly how much do I care about her that's actually letting this weight me down so much? It feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do but wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the classroom. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everything is everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay. Let's see. Sayori's not really been her usual self in a while, but I kind of want to show it to her still. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Nico. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little too tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't you worry about me, okay? I only want to see the smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Nico. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would have tried writing your poems the way that Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the only one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with anyone else? Wait! Oh no, I didn't mean that. No, of course I do. But that just doesn't mean that that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know that you have to put up with me sometimes. And sometimes I put up with you. We have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life now. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? No. Nico. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble trying to keep her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure no one has noticed this. Sayori, I probably have never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffs and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself up with a smile. It's nothing, Nico. It's just like a little rain cloud. I'm sorry that you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles in front of everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica that I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh no. Oh no. I think I understand what's going on now. She's suffering from depression. Oh god. Jeez, I knew the notification thing was gonna happen sometime soon, but Jesus Christ. My heart is hurting now. My heart got wrecked from that. Well done, Nico. You definitely improved on your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's been a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I just need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all feel a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid that this whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the other girls in the club. Oh god, I'm almost crying from that interaction with Sayori. I know it's been fun getting to know everyone about their writing. I guess I've been doing some writing myself as well. Have you learned anything about yourself, Nico? Huh? Well, you know, how I said that writing is very personal and how to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. Even if my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's more important than exploring and discovering yourself. That's most comforting. Oh, that's most comforting. I was afraid of disappointing you in some other way or something. Huh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and you have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. Huh? For me, having to become someone whose emotions, whose opinions are fearsome, somehow it's unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound like in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. Oh, I see. I'm sorry I overthink and come to sort of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri, what am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. A marvel within millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chaotically meets the surface, where a clean blue sky is an expand of bliss behind a green tolling clouds, and an endless enigma. The easiest would be to get lost in. Is one that everything can be found. Only one can be built as a sandcastle, where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. How it gently licks the foundations until you give in, or a sudden wave just sends you crashing in the blink of an eye. Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the wave wraps around my ankles, and the toes squish in the sand. The salty is the theoretical. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempting by the foaming tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road in the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Why is it that Yuri always makes the really awesome poems? I'm aware that the beach is a sort of inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. You said it. Oh, you say like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing what we wrote something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted to write about the same topic as each other again. I guess it's better comparing the differences in our writing styles, or thorough processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it was no surprise that she wanted to do something like that. She probably just wanted to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay. Natsuki. And then Monica. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. It's as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine, but it's mostly just I'm glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, at least I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No! Gross! It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure that you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up scaring me anyway? Oh, it's not like you wouldn't actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out with, even though I have to put up with you. Ugh. Natsuki elbows connects with my stomach. Oh? Well, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the hell could you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I guess I should just wash my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out like nothing even happened. I'll be in your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonders through the years. But today is a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with a brilliant light. The wall in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I will be the beach that washes away your worry, and I'll be at the beach that your daydreams about each and every day. Sorry if I'm not doing good at the poetry stuff. I'll be at the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought never let you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that your daydreams about each day. I'll be the beach that lets that heart leap in a way I thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me on your side, your beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love again. Aww. This actually, now that I think about it, this seems more like song lyrics than a poem. Yeah. I felt like writing about negative things, so I wanted to write a nice message for one. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach, though. Well, Yuri's takes on it more solemn. Well, she not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted to write about the same topic. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write the simple topic, trying to impress me, coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, mine ended up sort of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that every once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica, considering how she's the last person here. Hi, Nico. Have you thought about what you wanted to submit over to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing with a bunch of people, I have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'll make sure it turns out great. So it will make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? Well, no, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised that you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time with her lately together, haven't you? Well, I guess you could say that. Although we grew up as best friends, I haven't really been seeing her much in the past year. Since I joined at the club, I've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. What about Sayori's being a little off today? Yeah, did she tell you something? Well... Nico, have you been flirting with her, haven't you? Of course not! What makes you think that? I've been treating her like I always do, being best friends and everything. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something happened to her, so keep an eye on her. You said that in the last episode, didn't you? Sayori's been acting much happier since you joined the club. How could all this have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really hasn't been the time about talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Alright. I hope Sayori's alright. The lady who knows everything. The old tale of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning. All purpose. There was all ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost and adrift to the sky. A victim of the current wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But what else has failed me when others have turned away? The legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering onto the twilight. Until one day, the wind ceased to blow. I fall and fall and fall even more, gently as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. A hand catches between my thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her hands and find her no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We only seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back forth, and I pick up a gust of wind. Cool, but also kind of dark. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers for all sort of things give life meaning. Not getting too philosophical or anything. That was kind of in my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. Anyway, it's almost Pandolics. Because if we have the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Oh, you know, there's one thing I've noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? Well, I mean, if everything was okay, wouldn't we have to write about it? Humans are not two-dimensional creatures. I think you would know better than that than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? That. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Oh boy, what is it going to be this time? Are you ever too shy looking for your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be disheartening and a lukewarm response if you put so much into it. But if you don't find other people who enjoys writing them, then sharing them will become a lot easier. So instead of just telling them that your writing is good or bad, or is good, okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything they went into it and the things that they can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving, almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Why does she say the same thing every single time? Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange just now? Yeah, 3 of us. Where's Sayori? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase while addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, Yuri isn't even immune to it. Staggering air is common, foreshadowing something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems like you're right. Sayori's always here to lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's thrown off balance when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she said she went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! She was actually not feeling too well and she went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time that she's not feeling well. So much for you two being lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's been kind of avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd she say? Anyway, she said she needed to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already told you what I'm doing. That's alright. Natsuki will be making the cupcakes, and we'll need a lot of them with different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me out come up with something with Yuri? Ow! I was flailing my arms in the air and I accidentally hit my hand on the plant. Oh my goodness, that actually hurt. Well, the reason why I did that is because you're the goddamn president! You come up with something! I'm useless. No, that's not that at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, I can't even tell now. It's like I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell these things get harder when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? Maybe you should do some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes and stares into her desk, focus, and starts nodding to herself. Wait a second. I thought she was going to be saying something differently, like she objected to that. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Nico, the one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri both have pretty heavy tasks to handle. Oh god, what would I be good at? It would probably be— oh shoot, I accidentally clicked. You could always help me out as well. It would be very appreciative of that. That's— is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a question like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, if you don't even know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, but you should be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like handling the baking on your own. Nico may not be around if you only make him to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited for assisting the decorations. Hold on a minute, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like more you're making an excuse for Nico to— what are you saying? It'd be extremely medical work. And baking isn't? Just what you think. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Nico to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, hasn't he really gotten the chance to spend any more time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he'll be interested in— You literally just said— I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Nico, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh god. I'm gonna go find Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna— then I prefer helping Sayori. We're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, you really hate us that much? No! Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? I can't go back over and depict— oh my god. Oh god. Why do these choices always gotta be so stressful for me? Dang it. Monica? I never really hanged out with Monica anyway. Hold on one second. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help around here to help us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work more suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Nico was the one who— that doesn't matter. You were already the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. Aren't you supposed to be making the decisions? You're supposed to be making decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let your alternative motives interfere with this decision. Oh god. Interior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys were the ones with the interior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have made such a big deal in the first place. This is completely false, Monica. Yeah. We have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good as of a job as how you work or how you make us alone. Well, maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our events to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Oh god, no. So are you gonna do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technological for Nico to help you two, so I guess that's what we'll do. Do you have a preference, Nico? Oh god, back to the choices again. Okay, Yuri. Sorry, Natsuki. I must be... Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you to say something mean. No! I was just saying... Ugh. So are you gonna help Yuri then, Nico? Yeah. Just get me out of this. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I had a habit of overthinking these sort of things, so your assistance would be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking by yourself? I mean, yeah. I said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can already tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to get over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. Do you feel the same way, Nico? Me? Yeah, I guess you could say that I'm interested in how this will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki... What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for that. I don't really know why Nico picked me, and also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've had. They really go well with my tea, and nothing I do to the event will compare to that, so, I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. Yeah, well, of course, everyone's supposed to be mature and nice and everything. I know I'm not very good at it, but I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I were also taken by Yuri's words. If she has enough trouble in words trying to cheer someone up, she must have found someone in her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was beginning to sound like Sayori. Even if that didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No? I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. Sorry about that. I'm in a daycare kid area thing right now. That's my grandma's place, so sorry about that if you're hearing any of that. I was not going to say this, but you better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hoped everyone to do their best. Yeah, but you don't do crud, do you, Monica? You're helping Yuri. I mean, Sayori. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out there then. Everyone packs their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat behind each other. Yuri? What are you doing? Eh? I turn around. Sorry. I didn't realize that I didn't have any way of contacting you this weekend. No, you're right. I can believe that slipped off my mind. Should I give you my phone number? Did I? Oh my god. Hey girl, can I get your number? No, I'm not doing that. I think that would be the best way, yes? Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay, I'll stop by over at your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the only one going to your house since I'm the only one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going over to your house. Alright. In that case, that wouldn't be a problem. I decided to not press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it'd be much of a matter either way, so I need to just make sure that my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. Not exactly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Nico. I think you'll make a very productive team. Even if you chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any reason that you might have chosen me. You're forgetting the reason was the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But... Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out what you're overthinking now? alright? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. You believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight in my eye for a long while. I believe you. As though looking for tremendous effort, and Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. Sorry, again with the daycare kid, sorry. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, we make my way over to the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots up the roof. Well, yeah, she is pretty. I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might happen when we're outside the school. She even told me that she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like I feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I got nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've already been increasing anxiety about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling her that there's no reason to be nervous because there's not much help anyway. Yuri is clearly an infant and a really intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. Oh, now you text on the phone? She's been extremely apprehensive about it at first, but it wasn't long before I was starting to learn more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club the other day. We haven't texted each other or anything at that time. But I've been worried about her by the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might really need me? I decide to pay Sayori a visit before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done this in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we would make it a habit of simply entering to each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head to her bedroom, where I finally found her. Sayori? Hi, Nico. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There is a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over at a time like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not that much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations she had for years now. Well, if you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. The music is sad now. How come you've suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori already left by the time we decided on that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course. I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything, so it's just me and Yuri and then... Yep. Yeah. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares at a random direction. Everything about her behavior is uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's not good, Nico. Huh? Why can't it just been as it always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me after all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punishment for being so selfish. That's why the world has decided to have me come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you even listening to yourself right now? I know something has happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until now, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Nico. But you're wrong. Nothing has happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're just really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Nico? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I had a really bad depression in my whole life. I knew it! I knew it! I knew that was gonna happen. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything now that I fully well how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste their time to spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just wanted to make everyone happy, without anyone having to worry about me. I'm in a shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is this possible for Sayori to kept this entire time, the whole time that I've known her? Did she really want it so badly for me to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed by as your close friend. If I had knew, I wouldn't have done anything that I could to support you. Even if there was only so much that I could do, I could have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Nico. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would waste effort into caring about me instead of caring about important things. I don't want to be cared at. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung in my head. That's why I wanted so badly to try and make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone else be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends get closer with everyone else in the club, it makes me feel like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Nico. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that can help is if everything was like the way it was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I was. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join a literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart by hurting in the same way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I was just weak and selfish. That's what I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into a tight embrace. Oh, I'm hugging her. Huh? Nico? Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you really convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's a bonus. But please understand that how much I care about you. I wouldn't have had it any other way. Nico? Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Nico, Sayori manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but it's what I want. But what I want from her is to know that I care. If you ever have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you'll have let me be called selfish too. No matter what it takes, I need them to figure out what needs to be changed. I can make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't really understand any of my feelings, Nico. The only time that nothing is ever feeling in pain, but your hugs are so warm. It's really scary, too. Sayori lets go of me. When she does, I let go of her as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How about you would like to spend it all with me, with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice, then... Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, to be this one night have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't have forgiven you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet up with me at my house. At the very least, don't you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my eyes, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. It's so hard for me to think about it when Sayori's about to come over, too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that made me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. Sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. I just started to feel a little nervous when no one answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I would have known, then I would have reassured you and hurried more on the way home. Well, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for a reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At the very least, I hope I got everything right. It'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. This is the first time she glances around curious. It's so clean. Yeah, I have a nice place, too. I cleaned it just before you came over, so it's very considerate of you. No, I would have been really embarrassed for my room for being a mess if you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, what's that? That's music for the daycare kids thing. Just ignore that. If you can hear it anyway. Wait, don't look up there. Oh, oops, wrong button. Don't look up there. I snatched Yuri's wrist in the process of the desk drawer opening of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. No, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She put both hands on her lap as if she was making sure she was keeping track of both of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that I can help you with. Decorations and almost atmosphere enhancement, sorry. Atmosphere enhancements? You know, mood lighting, thorough red therapy candles. Wow, I didn't know you were planning to take it that far. Of course. I wanted to help our guests go to a faraway place, although many will just stop by out of curiosity. And as for the cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that will just leave them waiting for more. That's great. It's easier to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way of putting it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Don't worry. Something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to feel anxious. You can relax for a bit. Relax? I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She puts out a few candles in a wooden cylinder, sharp-shaped object. I did some shopping around here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in a black paper and use the candles to light the room. Come to think of it, that'd be amazing, wouldn't you think? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that one thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to make a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even permeate it through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. How many times have I heard people say that? Oh shoot. Just for a moment, a tiny layer of vapor begins to spout out from the small hole at the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one set for? This is the jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel the flow through your body. You get warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Do you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems? That does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. Aww. She reaches into her bag and pulls out several spots of ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it here. We won't be using that paper for folding origami. We'll be using it to write a different word on each paper. We'll need hundreds of them. Oh yeah? And what will these be used for? Well, I'm going to cut ribbons and hang them onto the classroom. Then we'll fasten the paper into ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room. It might attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. But is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it. Uh-huh. Yuri giggles with reddening cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed now that there's just two of us? Or maybe the excitement that she feels is from sharing something she enjoys. Here's a marker, Nico. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once you finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage with my bad handwriting. Oh, so, wait, am I actually just gonna be doing famous characters from books or something like that, or just whoever I want? Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon onto her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle is an intricate pattern of blades etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. I promise you, if you promise you won't be weirded out. Oh yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. Oh, God. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of a craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. I just think it's funny how nervous you got along about sharing. And, well, it's a pretty thing to look into, I guess. But I guess that I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. And besides, you have a really cool-looking knife. I can't deny that. Isn't it really? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around with my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Oh, that really hurt. Nico, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Oh god. Why? Why is that necessary? I could have just went to the bathroom and turned on the sink. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Oh god. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head and her face burning up. Oh, okay. When I was doing the poetry thing, it said lust, and then Yuri jumped up. That explains it. She's pretty much that crazy. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure enough, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Yeah, she was trying to help you. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from the rest of this afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be stupid for me to do, but I'll do it. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Oh god! Why? Why did I do that? Nico! Did you really just do that? What? I'm gonna try and get to a checkpoint, okay? I'll be there soon. Now that we're even. Oh great, now that we're even. I knew that this would be a bad idea. If it were not for the sweet aroma from the jasmine oil, then the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Nico. Yuri giggles shyly. You're calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't really need one, actually. It's just a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension was quickly lifted. We resume our respectful activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbon, we all lay them out to the side. It looks better than I expected and will be effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I like to create a banter. That's why I will ask you to buy the paper tables. Okay, that's alright. One of the items was Yuri. Okay. I need to put 6 balls of water with it. Do you mind fetching those? Sorry, skipping them. Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just be a little bit of water. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. You're taking Yuri's advice. I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than the full-size glasses. I put them on the table to catch any dip that drips, and then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri unrolling her sleeve and pulling it back into her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or something? Not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses herself and unwraps the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we could do something simple that was very nice. I like to paint the garnet across the banter. And starting with the colors of sunshine, then daytime, then sunlight, then nighttime. Once it dries off. Okay. I have been playing a lot, and one of the daycare kids just told me that I needed to go over there to get something to eat because I've been I think I've been recording this for like 2 or 2.5 hours. Okay, so I'm gonna save. Yes, I want to override my save. Okay, so go back to the main menu. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I got to witness the depression part of this, but I can't help but feel like something bad's also going to be happening around here. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe for some more awesome game content. And until my next video, wait a second. Okay, and until my next video, keep gaming and peace.